Alright. Alright. I don't know how this is gonna go. But man, I don't know when this is gonna go up because I'm gonna try to edit it. It's probably gonna go up Friday or today, which is the 26th, or it's gonna go up the 27th. I don't know. So I just wanted to make this podcast to pretty much and this isn't gonna be that kind of a podcast where you gotta like, it's gonna get really religious, because I know it's not a lot of religious people out in the world, so I'm not bashing anybody or whatever, but I do believe in God, and I'm going to like speak my praises to the Most High. So dude, I'm oh my god, it's like, it's really effing crazy on how today started. No, this week. Let's talk about this week. I'm going to tell you guys about my week. So all week long I've been like, okay, I'm gonna do this podcast, but in the back of my mind, I wanted this job from the job I've wanted for over a year now. And I was talking to my homie Chemo. I'm gonna stop calling him that. It don't sound. Look, Keem. I was talking to my homie Keem, and we were just talking, and he was talking about how he wanted the job at where he works now, and he just kept applying and kept applying and kept applying until I think he applied one time, he didn't get it. The second time he applied, he got it. And then I was like thinking, maybe I should do that. But I don't want to seem like I'm needy of a job. But in that mindset, I was very needy for a job. Like, I have a job now. It's not like I'm like not able to pay my bills and everything. I can do that. It's just I needed more money to like support myself and everything, and I couldn't do that with the job I have now. So let's talk. So this week has been hell for me. Not because of what was going on, like everything mentally and emotionally. So this summer I set a goal to leave my job that I'm at now to get another job and move out of the apartment complex I'm in now. Because let's keep it real, my first apartment, yeah, it's amazing. In a sense, I live by myself. I have my own space. I can do whatever I want. I can say what I want. I can be as loud as I want. It's great. But the environment, the space I have. When I move into my next apartment, I'm going to like do a video on how my apartment is. Like the apartment I have now, how it is now. So this is what I'm going to say. I set my goal. Oh, my phone. Sorry. I set my goal to move out of this apartment by next year. Well, okay. So when I was living with my friends, I set a goal to stay in the same apartment complex that I'm in right now till 2022. That was the time I was going to leave. And I was like, okay, I'm going to be here and I'm going to leave. So my plan was set in motion. I was like, okay, I'm about to get this job wherever I work and everything. And then I'm going to like, save my money up and move into another apartment. That was the goal, right? I started this goal February of 2021. Now, this is what happened. We were in the middle of a pandemic. Everything was slowing down. And I was like, okay, great. Summertime comes, I can start applying for jobs. Dude. The pandemic got worse. It started, the Delta variant came out. And now it's a new strand of something stronger than the Delta. I'm just like, bro, I just want this all to end. Because whatever. Oh my God. Like, that's how it was. So my pupil was like, hey, my job's hiring. She said this a year ago. She said, y'all can apply, do whatever. So me and my other friends, we applied, and yeah, we didn't get a call back. This is my thing. So everyone was like, yeah, I'm staying on the ropes for this, because they didn't give her a rejection letter, because my people referred me, and she didn't get a rejection letter. So it was 3 months down the line. I'm like, dude, I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of waiting. I desperately need to get this job, like get a job, or I move on. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna set this goal. August, I'm going to apply again, and if I don't get anything back, I'm applying elsewhere. I work at Amazon. I don't care. That's how it was. Today, no, on Tuesday, no, last, I think 2-3 weeks ago, I applied and I was like, okay, cool, let's see how it goes. I applied. I got an in review letter from the thing. I'm like, oh, they didn't reject me yet. What the hell is going on? I'm like, okay, maybe they're about to reject me and they're just slowly burning up. So I get an email, right? And it's like, yo, we want to give you an interview. I'm like ecstatic. I'm like, what? I'm like jumping around. I'm like, yes. My friends are like happy for me, family happy for me. I'm just sitting there like, bro, I'm about to get this job I want. I'm nervous because this is the thing. I'm nervous because every time I go into like interviews, before the interview, I'm like nervous, butterflies, sweating super hard, like having like anxiety is above the roof and everything. Like I'm nervous, like what if I say the wrong thing? What if I don't sound right? And here's the thing about it, every time I go into interviews, I always ace them things. I'm not lying to y'all. Like my pupil, she was sending me advice, like little videos. This is what you should say during the interview to make yourself look professional. This, that, and the other. Which, I've had a job. I have had jobs. I've never been fired a day in my life. But it's like the jobs that I was interviewed for were just like, oh, we desperately need people. So if you want the job, hey, here you go. You can have it. This is what we need. So it was like, this interview was kind of different. It was a company that I want to work for. I'm not going to disclose the company. It's a company that I feel like I can grow with. It's a company that is going to make me a better person. It's a company that's going to challenge me. And I was super ecstatic when I got the interview because it was like, okay, I'm one step closer to getting this job. Okay? So, days gone by. The stuff happened last Wednesday was crazy. I was gonna do a podcast on that, but I was decided, hey, it's none of my business. I ain't got nothing to say to it. I was going to say what I had to say, but I just decided, hey, I'm just gonna keep it to myself. Whatevs. Then the week leading up to that interview, I had my interview Tuesday of this week. I was nervous. I was shaking. I was like thinking in my head, I'm like, what if I don't get this job? What if I'm still stuck in this apartment complex next year? What if this and the other? What if, like, I just kept what if? And, and before y'all like say yes, my pupil had a little something to do with me, like, always thinking like this. And my friends also, my pupils also my friends. But it's the words that she says. She's always like, if you speak into existence, it's going to happen. And I was always like, okay, bullcrap. Okay, whatever. But she would always say it. And I was like, I don't care about that. That don't mean anything. My friend Monty would say the same thing. Yeah, if you speak into existence. And I just hated the fact that they said that because I'm like, no, it does not happen that way. It does not. Like, you can speak anything to existence. You won't get it. Like, it's just a lucky guess. No, bro. Let me tell you, if you do speak things into existence, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's really going to happen. And I'm going to say this, that they were right when they kept saying that. Because when I was studying for the interview, when I was looking up stuff and everything, I'm like, you know what? I think I got this in the bag. I think I got this. The day the interview comes, bro, I wake up in the morning. I'm usually calling my people, hey, what's up? How you doing today? How's your mental health? How you doing? Whatever, blah, blah, blah. I talk to my homies. I ain't do none of that Tuesday. I'm not capping. I woke up. I got me my fruit smoothie. I sat at my computer. I ain't listen to music. I didn't watch nothing. I was completely silent all day. I was working and I was just silent all day. I didn't want to talk to nobody. Like, I was just like, I need to focus. I need to focus on this, because if I mess up, I was talking to myself in my room, like going over interview questions and saying like whatever and writing on my whiteboard and doing all this and doing all that. And 7 o'clock comes and I'm like, my God, I'm about to freak out. Like 15 minutes before the 7 o'clock mark hits, I start freaking out. I start twiddling my thumbs. I'm like, bro, oh my God, like, what if I go in here and they don't like me? What if I, like, like, but it was always like, every time I like listened to it, I was always like, if you speak into existence, it's gonna happen. So I kept telling myself, Tevin, you're gonna do great. You're gonna do great. You're gonna do great in this interview. You're gonna ace it. They're gonna love you. They're gonna do this, that, and the other. And I've been told, like, hey, you have a great personality. YouTube friends, I'm going to say this to y'all right now. I'm shy AF. I meet new people, I'm shy. But you get to know me, I'm hype. I do this. I'm quiet. I just don't like showing my real side around people. Not my real side, but the hype side, because it kind of like people be like, well, dang, he was just quiet like an hour ago, like whatever. No, that's just how I am. So I went into this interview, right? It was a over Google call interview, right? Okay, hey, what's up? They put me in a room. It's like a whole bunch of people in the room. So first thing first, I'm thinking, hey, I probably applied for the wrong job. I got a pyramid scheme on my hand. That was my first guess. I'm not capping with y'all. I got in the room. It was like a whole bunch of people. I'm like, I swear if I apply for another pyramid scheme, I promise to God I'm gonna be so mad. I promise. I was like so irritated. I was like, bro, if this is a pyramid scheme, I promise you, I'm gonna be mad. Then they're like, oh, hey Tevin, we want to, we're gonna send you a link to, the person in this interview. I'm like, oh, okay. Click the link. I talk to this guy. He starts asking me questions about my behavior, my jobs, which, I'm not a bad person when I work. My thing is, when I'm at work, I focus on a few things. Work, myself, and getting the job done. That probably, whatever. It don't matter. But that was my thing. So I go into another room. It's this lady in there. She's like full of positivity and great vibes and everything. And she's like, you got it. You got it. You can do it. You can do it. And I was like, oh, you are giving me energy, bro. You are giving me energy. She's like, yes. Like, so I went into the final interview and they had me do like a test. And at first I was nervous because I'm like, a test? Wait, what? No, a test? Bro, what a test? On an interview? I'm like, oh, bro, I'm gonna fail because I ain't know I was doing the test today. You just hit me out of nowhere. Bro, I passed it. I passed the test. She was like, I was like, that was my first time ever doing that. It was like acting, pretty much. It was like, yeah, you're acting. We want you to act. That's what we want you to do. Alright? We want you to act. So, I go in. She's like, I want you to do this questionnaire and this, that, and the other. And I go in and I finish the interview. From 7:45 that night to 3 o'clock today, I was really nerve-wracked. My friends were like, yeah, Tim, you got the job. You got the job. You don't gotta worry about it, bro. You got the job. Like, whatever. You're gonna make this money. You're gonna be having a bank. You got money, bro. You're gonna be alright. I'm like, okay. I hope I do. And every time I kept saying it, I kept thinking in the back of my mind, my pupil and Monty kept telling me, if you speak it into existence, it's gonna happen. And every time I heard that, I got irritated because I'm like, I hate these. I don't hate them. I love them, but you know what I mean. So my computer keeps going off. 3 o'clock today, I'm at work. You know, I decided to take a day off tomorrow. Mental day to myself, because I really need a mental day. I'm always working. I never take a mental day to myself, so I decided that I'm just gonna have a 3-day weekend this weekend. That was my goal. Like, I'm gonna have a 3-day weekend. I'm on break at my job. I get a call from the job. And they're like, "Hey, you did great during the interview. Everyone loved you, so we want to give you a job." And immediately, I'm like, yes. I'm like going crazy. I had to mute myself. I was going crazy. I was like, yes. Everything's going to plan. I'm like super happy. So they're like, yeah, they're going over the benefits. They're going over how I'm going to get paid, how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to do that. I'm just like, yes. I'm just so happy. Oh my God. Like, I'm just so happy. So I hang up. I call my friends. My friends are happy for me. I call my grandma. I call my aunt. I call my sister. And they're all happy for me. And, you know, that was the thing. I was really happy. So I had told my job, and my supervisor was just so sad to see me go. But she understood why I had to leave. She understands why I have to go, because here's the thing about it. The job is easy and it's fun and everything, but it's like, it doesn't pay well. So she's like, I understand that you have to leave, you know, whatever. But she's always like, hey, if you need a job, just, you know, call me. I'll get you back in. Cool, that's fine. I ain't got no problem with it. Fine. If this don't work out, hey, I'll be back. but I ain't saying it. You know, I probably did say that, knock on wood. Yeah. So yeah. And then all today, y'all know Corey Kenshin came back to YouTube. And also the Quanda Hams came back to, like, YouTube or whatever. And I was just shocked. Like, I'm like, bro, all this stuff is happening and it's so positive today. Like, everything is happening the way it is. And it's crazy, because I would have never expected everything that happened today to happen and all in one day. Like, Corey Kenshin came back, and I'm gonna leave a quote at the end of this video from the video he made today, which, like, I'm going to live by from now on. And I want y'all to listen to that. And if y'all not, like, religious, hey, just listen to it. Like, don't even put religion in it. I'm not forcing religion on anybody. So yeah, it's just something he said in that video. It just made me super happy, and I always want to live by that quote or that message that he always sent. So it's gonna be at the end of the video. Also, guys, I don't want to say it, because the thing is, I gotta make sure I have enough, because the thing is, I got so much planned and everything, but right now I gotta focus on a lot of stuff. Like, I'm not saying I'm quitting this. I'm not saying this channel is gonna go down the drain, but the streaming, oh my God, y'all, let me work out some stuff monthly for my streaming equipment. Just bear with me, y'all. We gonna look, and before everybody, like, understand, no, I did not give up on Mario Rabbids. Okay, I did not give up on Mario Rabbids. All right. I'm still gonna continue that. Right now, I'm just focused on a lot of, like, real life IRL stuff before I focus on doing this, because yes, it's fun and everything, but I also have to focus on, am I going to be okay IRL? And so yeah, podcast is going to continue. I got a Gamescom podcast coming later. We're gonna talk about what I'm excited for and everything, and I gotta rewatch it because there's a lot of stuff I missed. So I caught half of it, so I gotta go rewatch the whole thing. And I didn't even know it was happening yesterday or whatever day this is up, but it was crazy. It was really crazy that today was just full of positivity, and I just enjoyed that. Like, it was just really a blessing. It was a blessing. and I was so happy about that. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna end that podcast right here. It's probably a short one today. I just want to talk to you guys about that before I like went off about my business and just said, hey, forget about it. So this should be up. It's probably not gonna be up tonight. It's probably gonna be up tomorrow morning. No, not even tomorrow morning. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Tomorrow, it's gonna be up tomorrow because it's a short podcast, and all I gotta do is put the video on and the music, and I ain't gotta edit nothing out. So yeah, just it's a rant. But to all my people, I love y'all, and please thank y'all for believing in me. For real, everybody that believes in me, thank y'all so much. Y'all don't know how much I really appreciate it, bro. I really appreciate it, and y'all are a blessing. Thank y'all so much. If y'all listening, if y'all new to this, like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one, y'all. Peace out.
No matter where you are in life, you might feel like you wasted too much time, or that it's too late for you to get wherever you're trying to go, accomplish whatever you're trying to accomplish. And that is the worst thing that you could ever possibly do for yourself. Be your biggest critic and your biggest cheerleader. Believe in yourself, have faith, and don't give yourself any limits, because there are none. Look at me, washed up YouTuber. Use me as an example. Go back to the video where I'm announcing that I'm trying to reach 10,000 subscribers, and I'm at 10 million subscribers. Look at that and see that at that point in time, I had no idea if I could even reach 10,000. And here, God has put in my lap 10 million of you all. There are no limits.